Hello friends, today we are going to start about verbs, tenses. We will look into these sentences. Look carefully. First one is I go to school. I go to school every day. Boys are playing there. He bought an umbrella. Her brother will come tomorrow. I have seen this film. The sun rises in the east. So in these sentences, we have verbs. You all are aware what is verb, right? The action words are the verb. So the verbs here we can see here it is go. Here it is are playing. Here bought. Here will come. Here has seen. Here's rises. So these are the different verbs used. Each and every verb used in this sentences, it shows different tenses. The verb forms, these all different verb forms, they saw what they tell us, they tell us about the tenses. It tells us about the tenses used in the sentences. One important thing that we should make clear that time and tense relation is not always in the same way. Like we will take the example to understand that the collector is visiting the flood hit area tomorrow. See, here we can see is visiting. Where do we use is visiting generally in tense? We use is visiting when we tell about a present thing going on, like he is writing, he is visiting. But here, the collector is visiting the flood hit area tomorrow. The action will take tomorrow. It's showing the future, not the present. This is present, but this shows the future action that will happen. So, the present tense doesn't indicate, the verb here, even if it is in present tense, it doesn't show the present time. It is showing that it will happen tomorrow. So, time and tense are not always indicative to each other. Similarly, if he met you tomorrow, he would give you the news. Met shows the past thing that happened past, but it gives you tomorrow. This is again, it is telling about your future. This is showing past, but this is future, right? So future and past, even if the verb used here shows the past tense, the time indicates about future tense. So that's why we should make very clear that the present tense doesn't always indicate the present time. Similarly, the past tense doesn't always indicate the past time. Clear till this? So students, here you can see the present simple tense. You have come to know that what are generally tenses, but it is not in always, it doesn't relate to the time. Now we know about the present simple tense. Present simple tense consists of the base form of the verb, like they play, she sings, she sings well, or we can say he writes in beautiful handwriting. So these are the base forms of the verb. Only it changes by seeing the subject. By based on the subject, sometimes we use in the word s or es. S or es can be used with the verb by seeing the subject that we generally learn in the subject verb agreement, right? So based on the subject verb agreement, s or es will be added to the base form of the verb. So that is present simple tense. Generally what it is always having the base form of the verb only. One more thing is to express. When we use a simple present simple tense, when we are expressing the regular habitual action that happens regularly, or it is a habitual action, in such cases we use the present simple tense. Like we can take one example, we write daily cursive. We write daily cursive, or we write cursive daily. It's just the words are jumbled up. So we write daily. Remember that we write daily. So it's a regular action. I learn German regularly. So whatever action happens on a regular basis, in those cases we use the simple present tense or the base form of the verb. To express general or permanent truth, it's a general or a permanent truth. In that case also we use the present simple tense. Example, we can say honey tastes sweet. Honey tastes sweet only, right? It doesn't taste bitter, it doesn't taste sour, it doesn't taste salty, right? It always tastes sweet. So it's a universal fact. So it's a general truth. It's a permanent truth. So based on that, also we always use the base form of the verb. So you can see here taste s has been added based on the subject. Okay, next. To express in sports commentaries and newspaper headlines also we use the present simple tense. Ravi passes the ball to Ram. Ram passes it to Kavi. Kavi kicks it into the goal. So here passes, kicks. These are your base form of the verb which show the present simple tense. To refer to a future activity, you are referring something that will happen in future, an event or activity which is part of a fixed timetable. You know that it is going to happen tomorrow at evening at 4 o'clock, but it has not yet happened. In those cases also we use the present simple tense, like the exam begin next week. The exam begin next week. The procession starts at 4 p.m. tomorrow. The fixed timetable is already there. So when you have a fixed timetable, you use the present simple tense. Clear? All the rules of present simple tense are clear? Good.